All right, greetings, 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 greetings. We are live. You're watching Sunday Night Live with none other than yours truly, Sir William G. McCray III. I need everyone to get in here, begin to like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share. Let's run these numbers up immediately. We are operating for the first time in a very long time. Praise ye the Lord on all cylinders. On all cylinders, we are operating fully and in full and total capacity on all cylinders on tonight, and we are on time. I think that's why you all are a little bit delayed in getting in here. But see, y'all never know. Y'all when y'all think y'all know me. Y'all listen, I switch it up on you all. So begin to like and share. Thank God. Goddess Fatima is here. We are on Pixel and Streaming Faith. We're on YouTube and we're on Facebook. We are on Facebook. All right, everyone that watches us on Facebook, I need y'all to go and begin to like, share, and subscribe. We are back. Isn't the Lord good? Come on. Isn't God good? Greetings, 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 greetings as you all come in. Please let me know where you're coming in from so I can give you a proper greeting. Also, the ways to give are up. The Cash App is up. I gotta put my banner up. Let me put my banner. What am I doing? There we go. Then we're scrolling. The banner is rolling on the ways to give. Now, I need all of you. We got to make a special appeal. We got to make a special appeal. I need everyone to do something on tonight. I don't necessarily like asking, but I need everyone to do something on tonight. Deaconess Earl, God bless you. Thank you for being here. Faithful, 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 faithful supporter. And I appreciate you all as you're coming in. Please begin to as you come in on YouTube or wherever platform that you come in, make sure that you click like, make sure that you share. Make sure that you share. Make sure that you share. Fatima, how are we looking on Facebook, if you don't mind my asking, my sister? How are we looking over there? How are we looking? And if you can put a note up for all of our people to share. Oh, I'm just, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. I don't see nobody coming in. I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody coming in. I need y'all as you all come in. Let me know where you're coming from. Start beginning to hit like, begin to hit share, and let me know that you're coming in. Greetings, greetings, greetings. All right. How are you, Sir William, and everyone? Okay. Thank you. Okay, if they're not on, well, it's new and it's still a new page, but it is streaming over there. That's my main concern. That's the main concern, is that it's streaming there. Let me go look. Hey, Shay, Tay, Total. All right, those of you that are on Facebook, begin to like and share. Come on. Come on now. We don't do this. We don't do this. We got a lot to talk about on tonight. We got some blazing hot topics that we got to talk about and discuss on tonight. So you do not want to miss tonight's show. And so then now let me tell y'all something, because when I say stuff, let me just say this. Let me say this. Let me put this housekeeping thing. When I say stuff, and talk about folks. I don't tell lies, and I don't tell fairy tales. So what I say, I can repeat. What I say, I can repeat. If you watch the show, you'll hear it come from me, because I don't bite my tongue. Greetings. Who is this? Proud black woman. All right. Greetings. Okay. She said she about to get sponsored by Bojangles or something. What is that? Is that trying? I know this black heifer is not trying to shade me. I wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see, because we always have one. Let's see if we try. Are you trying it early? Are you trying? All right. I think they trying. I think they trying me early. I think that they trying me early, and see, I'm anointed to read. Uh-huh. You ain't young, gifted, and black, baby. You young, gifted, and ugly. That's what you are. Yeah. All right, TikTok. We are rolling over here on TikTok. Thank y'all for running me up. Thank y'all. It is Sunday Night Live with Sir William over here on TikTok. Definitely like, share, subscribe, run my numbers up. I think I need another. Well, we need millions. We want millions, billions, and trillions. Greetings, 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 greetings. As you all come in on TikTok, since they acting slow and low over here on YouTube and Facebook. As you all come in on TikTok, let me know where you coming in from, so I can give you a proper greeting. Hello, how are you? Is that Faye? Oh, okay. Who is that? Eagle? All right, greetings, Eagle. Okay, Tasha from Tennessee. Okay, we got somebody from Rome, Georgia. We got somebody from Mississippi, New York. All right, Ashley. Ashley, I said, tell me where you coming from. See, I'm like Marvin. That's not what I told you. I didn't tell you to say hello. I said, tell me hi, how you doing? Greetings, and tell me where you coming from. Isn't that what I said? Ain't that what Marvin said? Marvin said, I said, give 1,000 and another 1,000. See, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all have a problem with disobeying, with being obedient and following instructions. You got to follow instructions. That's why y'all not blessed. You're not blessed because you don't do what you are told to do. You do obey the man or the woman of God. All right. Somebody, I didn't ask you to ask me who I know. I said, as you brought your tail in here, to say greetings and where you from. Isn't that what I said? Fatima, isn't that what I said? I did not. I gave specific instructions. Then we can go into the show. Then we could go into your questions. What I said, I have to do what I said. Fatima, there's some folks over here that you're gonna have to kick out because they're getting on my nerve already. All right, greetings. Someone is coming in from Savannah, Georgia. Greetings to you. Okay. All right. Someone is from Newark, New Jersey. Greetings to you. I'm showing out that the listen that at all times I raise hell all over America. Okay, what is that? Meridia, California. Greetings from Illinois. Okay, Montgomery, Alabama. Thank you, Louisville, Kentucky. Greetings, 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 greetings. Roll it up. Come on, speed it up. Speed it up, speed it up. Come on, run it up. Okay, greetings to you from where are you from, Janine? All right, greetings, greetings, greetings. Someone is from Harlem, New York. Oh, I like that place. All right, Montgomery, Texas. I wasn't aware that there was a Montgomery, Texas. Ooh, we going to Texas tonight. I got some tea out of Texas. We got some tea out of Texas. All right. Okay. Listen there, Fatima. So it's you from Cincinnati. Hush, girl. All right. Who else is this? Greetings, greetings, greetings. All right. Montgomery is in Houston. Oh, okay. Well, see, I didn't know. So is that a district or a suburb of diabolical Houston? Houston is a wretched place. Is the rodeo a hodeo, a hodo, all right, someone's from Greensboro, North Carolina, the tri-state area. God bless you. All right, Norfolk, Virginia is in there, is in here. Montgomery County. Oh, okay, that's a county in Texas. Oh, okay. It's probably just a wretched place. All right, greetings from, all right, they're from, what is that, Reddingsville, North Carolina. Greetings to you. Someone said more grace. I didn't tell you to say that. I told you to tell me where you was from. Isn't that what I said? That's what I said. I can't deal with hard-headed, stiff-necked people. Oh my God. Oh, thank you so much. Is that Honey? Honey said I'm absolutely one of her favorite people. Thank you. Aren't you kind? Aren't you kind? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. All right, let's run it up. You all share the live. Share, 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 share. They said somebody said Queen said don't start hollering. You know I'm I'm gonna holler. You know I'm gonna holler like Curdy. You know I got to holler. It's deep down on the inside. Good evening, Ginger. Ginger, where you from? Go help style EJ. Well, EJ think he be dressed. EJ or whatever. He, she, whatever she want to be. She like men. She like straight men. Straight men. Straight men. EJ said, wait a minute, y'all. Y'all gonna make me get started early. Y'all gonna make me get started early. EJ said straight men like her. Oh. The deaf, blind, crippled, and crazy like a baby. They said I'm crying. Queen said I'm crying. Yeah, she said, you know what? It's something about that jaw. It's something. It's you know, like with all that money your daddy got. I had full maxillofacial surgery. I had braces for almost 10 years. They broke my jaw. They go back here and they break your jaw and they reset it. I don't know why EJ can't get that jaw reset. Why you got? I can't even do it because mine has been aligned so correctly. It can't even do it. I like men like men. Talk about men like him, child. Please show us the man. I want to see. I want to see Jesus saying, "Bring my accuser to me." I want to see. I want to see the man that is laying down with EJ and it ain't and it's not for a bag. I want to see who. Oh, y'all like. Speaking of bags, this was somebody asked me about which to show my bag from today. This was the bag of choice. Y'all can't really see it. It's red on red, patent leather on leather. It's a Louboutin. Praise the Lord for the Christian Louboutin. All right, greetings. Are we all almost to 100? Once we get to 100 people, then we can go on with the show. I don't know who's going to be so led to start out with our giving on tonight. Whoever whoever is touched and led to with that first offering, we will lead out with that for our ask on tonight. We want you all to make sure that you are liked and sharing and subscribed on all platforms. Also make sure that you subscribe to my text messages. How many of you, let me know in the comments if you got my text message. For those of you that are subscribed to the text messages, make sure that you let me know that you got my text for tonight, for tonight's show. Want to make sure that we stay in communication and good communication with you. Please send all of those send all of your requests. Please send all of your requests. Yeah, you all share, like and share, like and share, like and share. All of that good stuff. We got a lot to talk about. Okay, so I know that a number of you all have been asking me about Beauty in Black. Y'all been asking me about Beauty in Black, right? Okay, so let me gonna be honest with you right from the gate. I have not watched all of it. Okay, look now. Let me say this. Especially this late Tyler Perry, this new age kind of thug Tyler Perry. Okay, a little bit of the gravy, a little bit of the gravy goes all over my plate. All right, so now this is just for me. I'm not saying for you. But this is just for me. The MF word is just they just running that MF word a little bit too much for me. It's just thank you that I what who did this Tyler, where did he come from? Where did this Tyler come from? Is he trying to prove something to us that he's so he's given like it's God, is what's going on with him? Is he going through a midlife crisis? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Tyler's going through a midlife. You know what? I think the Lord has just given me the answer. Maybe Tyler is going through a midlife crisis. Is that what it is? Something is going on with him. It's another spirit. What did they say? They said, what did the devil tell him? He said, Peter, we know. Jesus, we know. Who are you? See, I don't know this Tyler. See, I don't know. I don't know this thug Tyler. I don't know him. I don't know him. He used to shy away from homosexual storylines, and now it seems like it's consumed him till he can't get over it. And it's just a lot. Wasn't it a lot to y'all with the show? Okay, we're gonna hit live on Instagram. It was kind of a lot to me. All right. How are we doing? Okay, is everyone, as you come in, if you can please click the like button. I need y'all to like and follow over here on TikTok. Like, share. Greetings, Instagram. It is none other than yours truly, Sir William. It is Sunday Night Live. As you all are coming in, be so kind to let me know where you are tuning in from. Where are you? Africa. I think it's some girl just sent me a thing saying that her name was Africa. I don't know you, baby. You can't come on the screen and I don't know you. You gotta hit You got to contact Goddess Fatima first, and then she got to approve you for you to be able to come on here. All right, we got Milwaukee, we got Houston, somebody else from that unsaved Houston, Savannah, Georgia, New York, New Orleans, Louisiana. As you all come in, all right, Charlotte. Oh no, her name is Charlene, and Charlene is from Houston. Did you go to the rodeo? Greetings, New York City. Greetings. All right. Greetings to the person from New York. We have Tampa, Florida. All right, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You all continue to share. Come on in. Let them know that he is live. We got Mississippi and Virginia and North Carolina, Little Rock, Arkansas. We was just there. I was just there for about 48 hours for the leadership conference. Washington, the District of Columbia, Memphis, Augusta, Georgia. Greetings, Dallas, Texas. I got a story tonight coming out of Dallas. I got a story coming out of Dallas, Montgomery, Alabama. Come on here. Albany, Georgia. Thank you. Atlanta. All right. What is that? LA. Cynthia is from LA. Greetings to you. All right. Somebody said they tuned in from Saudi Arabia. See, why is the saints we need to ask the Lord to touch their mind. Touch the mind, Lord. Be made whole. Come on here. Touch the mind. The mind. The saints is crazy, you know. Y'all know the saints is crazy. Charlotte, I was just there. All right, Cleveland, South Carolina, Miami. Okay, Detroit. All right, y'all. I don't see no hearts. I don't see no hearts over here. I should continuously see hearts in perpetuity. St. Louis, New York, Alabama. I should see hearts in perpetuity. They should just consistently and constantly be ever before me. They should constantly be ever before me. Chicago, Tallahassee. Oh, that's where Andrew Gillum was from. Oh, thank you. All right. All right. I think we're about ready to be able to get started. We're about ready to get started. The ways to give is on all platforms. Those of you that are on TikTok, y'all can go to my page and you all can see the ways to give and support Obnoxious Media. Up there we have Cash App, we have Zelle, we have Venmo, we have Apple Pay, we have PayPal, all the ways that you can legally, all the ways that you can legally take money, we can take it. Amen. All the ways that you can do, you know, if you meet me, if you want to meet me around the corner in the back and you got some cash, we will certainly meet you. You can drop that duffel bag in the back of the truck. Amen. All right, so we got a lot to talk about. Our topics are up and posted in the chat. We're trying to see who is going to be the first person to lead off in our offering on tonight. Typically, whatever is asked. Now, what I am going to ask if everyone can do, if everyone would be kind enough to do right at $17. If everyone could do $17, we'll be okay. All right. If every if everyone can do that, and the ways are posted that you can give and show some. How many of y'all love me? Do I have anybody in here that love me? Do y'all love Sir William? I know some of you all are just meeting me and just encountering me, and then some of you all have been with me for a long time, right? It's a combination of all of it. It's a combination of all of it. And then some of y'all have probably been with me and left, walked off. What that big old girl say? Do 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 do. Dr. Pepper. Do 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 do. All right, we thank God. We thank God. Is that my the chairman of my deacon board that is led off with the $17? Deke, are you back from your cruise? I didn't know Deke was back from his cruise. What that big old girl say? She got that all right, we thank God for our hey Shamando. Tata no. Mm. We thank God for our secret disciple. We thank the Lord for the. What did that girl say? She a big bag too. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. Hmm. I needed a little bit libation. Thank you. All right, Fatima, we got our first. See, I like them strong drinks like that. They make you belch. We got our first person that is in the chat from Facebook. Look at God, girl. So everyone is we are here. We got a number of things to talk about. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this. Um so y'all, what's going on with Tyler? Like, do y'all think it's something going on with him? I because now I feel like for the most part, I really do. I feel like I'm kind of hip. I don't think I'm a prude. Now sex can get to be a little. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. What's the boy's name? What is Terrell Carter's name? Attorney Barney or Barney. What is it, Attorney Barney? Okay, when Attorney Barney heisted up that little Puerto Rican boy, I said, "Wait, see, he was carrying me too fast." He was just, did anybody else? Did it was anybody else, or was it just me that was just kind of like, "Ooh, this is getting to be a bit much. This is getting to be a little bit more than what I can handle." This is a little bit more than what I can handle right now. I'm just asking. Now, some of y'all may have been okay with it, but I just thought I was just like, ooh, ooh. We step here, we we stepping out uh, real deep, real quick. Um, okay, somebody said they could definitely see. Do y'all? I to see. They don't have they don't they need a fab, like out of control, uh like how Diane Carroll said that Dynasty needed back in the day. Dynasty needed a black bitch, like. And so I think in Kingdom Business, see, I would have been good for all of those shows. I would have been good for all. And so he tried to do it, but um I'm gonna tell you this. Now y'all not gonna believe this, but I tend to in movies and entertainment, I kind of like bad guys. Now I'm gonna tell you, I kind of like Jules. Jules, Jules, Jules is my kind of Negro. I kind of like. And that boy can act like he can make his body move, even though he's like short or whatever. He can make his body move. He can make some facial expressions. He could really act. What's his name can act too. I don't know the characters, the guy's name in real life. uh Charles's brother. Charles's brother can't act because he irritates you for real, because he's such a junkie and so dumb and stupid. Like you you know. Um Now I'm gonna tell you Xavier, the guy that's playing the part of Angel. What now what is Angel's problem? His whole situation kind of gets on my nerve. So anyway, I have not watched all of it. I have not watched all of it. I don't know if I can get through it, because it just seems to be a bit much for me. All right, just as we were getting ready to come on, we have got some breaking news coming out of my hometown of Oakland, California. That is just like, oh my gosh, it is so shocking. Like, I did not even see this coming. So we gonna get right into this. Do I have any people from the Bay Area that is on that can probably jump in and add their 2 cents to this? But let's go on and let's go on and wowie kazowie, um get with this real quick. Okay, let me see. How am I going to do this? Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. All right. All right. Obnoxious breaking news. Now, I have not gotten a chance to do any. I have not gotten a chance to look into this. I have not gotten a chance to call Jack, and I have not gotten a chance to do anything. Just literally as I was coming on, we were finding out about this. But Jacqueline Joyce Milton, all right, we know her as Jackie. Jackie Milton is the pastor elect of the late Walter Hawkins Love Center Church. I am in total and complete shock. The Board of Governors, the Episcopal Council, and the entire Love Center Ministries family joyfully announce and celebrate the appointment of Reverend Jacqueline Joyce Milton as the pastor elect of Love Center Ministries. Is this not incredible? We thank God for his divine guidance in the new season, and for the anointing leadership and vision that Pastor Milton brings to our church family. We are confident that under her leadership, Love Center Ministries will continue to grow, thrive, and impact the lives for the kingdom of God. Please join us in congratulating and supporting Pastor Milton as she steps into the great assignment. We look forward to we look forward with expectation of how God will will do through of what God will do through her leadership. To God be the glory. Is this not something, Jacqueline? Now Jackie. Now Oh, okay. How can I describe? Jackie can sing. Jackie can preach. Now, Jackie was at Jabari. Jackie was the assistant pastor to Jabari. Jabari, unfortunately, passed away. I think he had a massive heart attack or a massive stroke. That was back probably. I want to say, did he passed shortly after the pandemic? And she also, it was some controversy, as we have to, just totally fill you in. There was some controversy over with his ex-wife. And so it was a rumor that had gone around because Jackie actually presided over his funeral. And there was a rumor that she had I think Betsy, what's her name, is her name is do I have anybody from the Bay Area on here? I think the girl's name is Betsy Scoggins. But anyway, it was child, let me tell you, it was so good. It was for about a good 3 or 4 weeks. It was the gift that kept on giving, because they was talking about Jackie would go live and she would say, yes, you tell your ex-husband to get out of my inbox, and it was a whole lot. But anyway, so Jackie is now. Then it was also at one time, Jackie was thought or was going to be elevated to be a supervisor, because all of us are Church of God in Christ. And so I thought that Jackie was going to be made a supervisor. She also tried. I don't think she really had the support that she needed. She also tried to at one time carry her friend and brother's ministry and work on, and unfortunately it wasn't successful. But when you talk about a come up, and I just can't wait, I gotta call Grasanthia Franklin about this, because I'm surprised that they did not call or bring Sam back. So now, and you remember Jamie, Walter and Tremaine's son. He tried. I think he's still having church. Well, he just recently got married, but he was having church out of his grandma's restaurant, Lois the Pie Queen. That was his up in North Oakland. That was his grandmother's restaurant. But I am just like, I'm just totally shocked. You talking about a come up. Now, what makes this this is, this got a lot of, this peels back like an onion, because it's got a whole lot of layers to it. Just the mere fact that Jackie is going to be pastor in Love Center. Jackie has a Kojic history. He said, "Let me." Yo Khan, I'm not gonna let you borrow nothing. Yo Khan is not saved, you all. Nebuchadnezzar has walked into the room. He see, y'all, let me tell y'all. Okay, y'all do tricky stuff. Y'all do tricky stuff. See, y'all do little real edgy stuff, but y'all won't post it on your timeline. Y'all do this real edgy stuff, just like have the camera on your crotch. Y'all do that real edgy stuff, and then y'all put it in y'all story so it can wear the people out for 24 hours and then it be gone. And then you want to sit up and act like you Alice and you live in a place called Wonderland. Like, oh, what are you talking about? Oh, what? And see, you can't, if you don't screen record it, you can't go back to that thing and you can't call them on it. Look, Johan, I'm talking about you. I told him, I said, Loose here. He he posted something. But yeah, no, this is a 1 year, once a year hat. So you can have it, my brother. So anyway, now I've got to do some research on this because I've got to find out, is this the same love center that it once was? Because, and when Walter died, love center was definitely a thriving, it was definitely a thriving place. It was definitely happening. So if she still has that. Oh, what did I hit? I didn't hit something. What did I hit on here? If she still has that level, I mean, that's the thing. The Lord can elevate you overnight. He can just elevate you and just raise you up, lift you up within moments. And it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't stop stop hitting stuff. What did I hit? What do you mean? What did you mean? I mean, he can elevate you overnight. Like, this is really a come up. So we definitely want to celebrate her. Congratulations, Jackie. You just said I hit something. Did I hit something? What did I hit? I don't know. I be talking and going so fast. So anyway, definitely congratulations to Jackie for this appointment, and that she'll be. I go. You know what? I'm definitely probably going to have to go back. I'm gonna definitely have to go back to Oakland for her installation, because uh this is a big deal, major accomplishment. So we definitely congratulate her. Let's get into these stories. We got a lot to discuss on tonight. um okay okay who in here is okay? Let's say this. Who? Oh, messy Ed then walked in. Ed is so messy. Hey, Ed. Ed from Instagram. How are you? How are you doing on tonight, sir? I would put Ed on the deacon board, but Ed don't pay no tithes. He don't give tithes or offering. I'm about to tell you what's going on in Dallas. Oh, Fatima, he not saying nothing. Ed 9901 then got quiet. Why you quiet now, Ed? Greetings. Y'all run me up, keep liking and share the like. Ed is the guy quiet as a church house mouse. Oh my word. He said the Lord said, stop calling me out. The Lord ain't I'm old school. The old school pastors, they lay that mic on you. They talk about you from the microphone. Old school pastors talk about you from in front of the mic. And I said be quiet. And I said sit out. And I said it's gotten saved. All right. Okay. Y'all, who is in here from Texas? Where are the Texas Saints at? Where are the Texas where is the Texas Saints? I'm not snorting nothing. I don't do drugs. I like to dress too much to do drugs. Get him out of here. Whoever this tramp trollop or diabolical person is saying, what am I snorting? Now it is spring here with your dumb ass. Spring has sprung and it's pollen everywhere. Okay, where is stupid? Where is stupid? Y'all want me to battle somebody on TikTok in front of y'all? Y'all want me to demolish somebody on TikTok? I dare you. I dare you. I promise you, you won't have enough guts to hit that thing, so I could read you for filth. Now try me. Try me. Try me. I didn't think so. I can't stand no coward, no cow, especially no cow. I don't like coward spirit, but especially not no coward man. All right, who else is there anybody who's here from Texas? Who is here from Texas? And no, also we don't have anybody from Texas. Okay, so you're at Texas. Okay, so we only got a few people from Texas. Who do we have that's from Dallas? Who do we have in particularly that is from Dallas? Okay. All right. Well, I done got some hot tea on Herman Murray. Now, I called Herman Murray last night to ask him, and he said that he did not have a comment. But there has been quite a bit of somewhat or starting to be an uprising, and people are questioning Herman Murray's sexuality, because he has been said he was good friends with this guy named Chaz, and this guy named Chaz, they have been going on, and Herman goes on vacations. Now, how many people in here are married? Are you married? Let me know if you're married. That means you stood before a judge or a preacher and a cloud of witnesses, and you said that you would take this person to be your lawfully wedded husband or wife. All right. Well, anyway, Herman is married. Now, how many married people do you know go on vacation and they don't take their spouse? Like, is that a common thing? Is it I'm not married. I've never been married. So I'm just trying to figure out if that's kind of like a common behavior. Do would and would women, would you be okay with your husband going um on vacation and not taking you, but taking a man? Okay, so it's absolutely, so somebody says absolutely. So Lady Brooklyn, you don't have a problem if your husband went on vacation with another man and you had to stay at home. Do you saying absolutely you okay? Oh, you cool with that? Oh, okay. Well, it's a new day. I would have thought that, the okay, somebody said girls trip, more common for women to do a girls trip. Okay. So the women, they go with a girl, a group. Okay, so he's gone on a couple of trips with just a man. Now the wife ain't never been to Hawaii, but his male friend he took to Hawaii. Now I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm not accusing him of liking boys and toys. I'm not accusing him of that. I'm just saying that it seems a little bit that does that seem different to y'all? I'm just asking. Maybe y'all can help me. Can you help me? Can somebody enlighten me? Okay, so we have a person on Instagram that says it doesn't smell good. Okay, it does not. All right, so now this is the thing. The guy Chaz used to work for him and work at the church, right? He was like an assistant or something. And now the rumors and the stuff about him taking Chaz to Hawaii, it got so bad. It got so bad that Chaz quit his job at the church. And and now these other things are starting to unfold. Now y'all remember Derek Favors, right? Y'all remember Bishop Derek Favors. Okay, that oh, thank you, Wordsmith. Y'all remember Derek Favors, right? Y'all remember Derek Favors. Okay, so now Derek Favors was a bishop in the organization that Herman Murray's grandfather had. That then Herman Murray became the presiding bishop of, and it's full gospel, and but it's not full gospel Baptist, it's full gospel apostolic. And so Derek Favors was the guy that was a pastor and a bishop, and he was having these male gatherings at these very low budget, excuse me, these low budget kind of trap like hotels. Okay, so now the Indian man at the hotel, to that owner of the hotel, told me, he said that Derek would come every Sunday night. He would come every Sunday night. Now Derek was found. You remember Derek was found deceased in the trap motel room, and he had in one hand he was down on all fours. You remember? Do y'all remember that he was down on all fours? He was head down, with his backside up in the air, and he had the stuff that you sniff, the hallucinogen. What is that hallucinogen called? It's the stuff that you sniff when you having sex. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all remember that story, right? Papa. Okay, y'all remember his like saying mushrooms. Ooh, I'm buying this junkie spirit in my chat. I'm buying it right now. I'm always side eye guide trips, especially if you going somewhere that you haven't taken me. I would want to visit that place too. See, you seem to be practical. See, you seem like you a sound mind and body. Okay, I need y'all to run me up. I need y'all to run me up. I need some more hearts and some more shares and some more likes. I gotta have 200 people to start following me on TikTok from tonight. I need y'all to run me up on all platforms, all cylinders. Y'all need to be liking and sharing. He said, wait a minute, is it? Yes, and you know I'm strapped. And don't make me laugh, please, 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 please do not make me laugh. Woosah. Okay, so Derek Favors came in the room. All right, he went to the room, and they was in Dallas, and it was in that one of them little, like, one of them little areas, right? And so Derek was found passed away gripping the hallucinogen and in one hand, and then he had a sex toy. I just know it must have been so hard to get word that he was found in that condition. And so the Indian man said that when he rolled back the tape, it was 5 men with suits. So come to find out, Derek Favors was having these like little soirees, these like kind of like what sort of like P Diddy. They was kind of having these P Diddy. Okay, so see, CJ said he died from. Okay, so everybody kind of admit. So then, wait a minute. Look at Josh. Josh over here. Right, right, right. So it was sort of like a P Diddy party. Somebody said they have screamed. So it was sort of like a P Diddy, you know, and so okay. So I'm gonna just say it. So the word is that Bishop Derek Favors was a power bottom. It's not funny. Why y'all laughing? It's not funny. Stop it. Do not laugh. Do not laugh. Stop it right now. Oh my God, I can't take whoever this is over on TikTok. You know, TikTok is not safe. Okay, TikTok is just one step below Twitter. Right. So I'm just gonna read what somebody said. Somebody said that the bishop was getting, is that what y'all call it? Run through. He was getting ran through at that trap hotel. It was so sad. It's so sad. And see, they all left him. They all left him in. They said ran through. So they all left him at that hotel. He said the man with suits on. The Bible says, surely, if you don't get your mess and your stuff together, surely your sins are going to find you out. Now, we're not accusing Bishop Herman Murray of anything. I am still collecting information and doing research on the whole matter. But there is and has been a number of suspicious and questionable stories and encounters that are coming out of Dallas. Now, also, that's where when Kirby Brown, God rest Kirby Brown's soul, that's where Kirby Brown ran to Texas from New York. You all remember? Do you all? It's so sad. It is. It's so. Please don't make me laugh. It's so. It's so sad. I understand everything. He said he know code talk. He said he understand everything. Okay, so y'all spell it out for the people in the back in the that I where I can't say. You know what I mean? I can't say it. So, but I, so Chaz. So I called, because I called Bishop and I asked him, I said, well, I want to know what is really going on here. And is this a lover's quarrel? Because I don't really want to do stuff like, I don't really want to do stories where they're just a lover's quarrel. Okay. That's where, what did Mary Wells say? I have two lovers and I love them both the same. Two lovers. Let me tell you about let me tell you about my friends. So so I just really I had some questions, but the bishop he didn't want, he didn't want to expound on it. He didn't want to talk about it. But now see, the thing about it is you preach hardcore sanctification. And then your assistant, then they said he has this assistant that is flaming that is named TK. And TK is said to be flaming. And then it's another. So I was talking to this other preacher that was at the church and had to leave the ministry because he said it was just getting to be too overwhelming with people in the lifestyle. And so he said that he had to leave because it was one of the preachers that was there was, pretty much going through, and it's a lot of boys and toys at Full Gospel. So anyway, this is like an ongoing story. We're going to be investigating and dealing with it. Is people they done started sending me stuff. Y'all can start letting me know and getting me, hey Jay, why you laughing? This is not funny. Why you laughing? We gotta understand. We gotta find out what's going on with the bishop. It's a lot of what? Okay, so it's a lot of people. Well, I don't know what you consider a lot, but I think when you have like 5 or 6 people that contact you, that contact you and say that they have had that, that is some questionable things that's going on with the bishop, then that's something that you gotta investigate. Oh, I said boys and toys. Are you clear now? Why is he laughing? Why is that funny? Because I said boys and toys. Excuse me. Let's see. TikTok. Uh-oh. All right, we're back on TikTok. You got to put that puzzle piece over there. So he said, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Let's say this. Let's just have a serious conversation. Do Are people becoming more liberal Okay, I'm gonna put this in the. I'm gonna drop the link and see who. I'm gonna it once Fatima validates you to see about you coming up. Okay, but let's just have the conversation. A lot of people are kind of a little bit more liberal about their sex and sexuality now, right? Don't y'all think? Oh, God bless. God bless Deaconess Earl. Thank you so much for you all. We're still collecting. Y'all can as the show's going on, you can still send in your love offering. You can do it via Cash App, via Zelle, via PayPal, via Venmo. You can also do a super chat. Okay. All right. And those of y'all, I'm not seeing enough hearts. I'm not seeing enough shares and enough follows over here on TikTok. TikTok, it should just be rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Like it should just, yeah, like that. It shouldn't even be stopping. It should just be do 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 do. So he said, oh, I just always have these like I always kind of come up with these little colloquialisms. So, boys and toys. You know, I'm just yeah, yeah. They just it seems like he may have a liking to boys and toys. Like I'm gonna just tell y'all. I'm gonna just be honest with you. My mama is not going to allow my daddy to go on a vacation and leave her at home and he going on vacation with no man. Like that's just not even up for discussion. Like that's just not going to even happen. If she's not going on the trip, it's nobody even taking a trip. I can't now I'm just asking. Thank you, Janice Felton. Thank you so much for loving me. It's just not even up for discussion. I mean, you talking about the person that you stood before God and man, and you said what? You said forsaking all others. I take you to be my lawfully, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. So it's just interesting, and Bishop Murray, it very well may not be the case. They just may be they just may be saying something, or the bishop might have just took the man over there and they was having prayer. Okay, so an anonymous member of my street committee just said, Sir William, I'm surprised that you have not talked about this sooner. There is a lot of boy and toy activity in full gospel. 80%, if not more. Even the hardcore ones that appear to be alpha males are actively participating in in same-sex sex, or at one time have. It is common knowledge throughout the organization. Oh, 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 thank you. Thank you, Angela Gray. Thank you for your love offering. And okay. All right. Well, we know there was see Curvy left New York in scandal. And let's just go on and call a thing a thing. Curvy, and Hezekiah had distanced themselves from each other, and then there was also, while he was in Dallas, there was an arrest in New York, and then there was another arrest in Dallas, and that whole situation that had happened in Dallas. That's why it was so difficult for Curvy to get the church in Danville. See, it was very difficult. See, y'all, a lot of people don't want to tell the truth and just call a thing a thing. So anyway, it's unfolding. It is as Bishop Jordan says, we're going before an unfolding, a very unfolding future. Praise ye the Lord. All right, let's get on to some of our topics for tonight. Okay, so the rapper. How many of y'all like rap music? I know y'all like rap music. So the rapper 21 Savage. Speaking of infidelity. Like this is, I don't know. See, this is what makes me feel like it ain't no hope to get married. Like it's just, you know what I mean? It almost just makes you feel like it's totally and completely out of the question. I might as well remain single. All right, so this is what we just got in. The rapper 21 Savage wife has liked. All right, let me just get into this. So 21 Savage has a girlfriend. It's kind of gotten out of the cat is out the bag that his girlfriend, his side chick, is now pregnant. All right, his side chick is now pregnant. 21 Savage fans believe that his estranged wife, Kenya Joseph, is okay with the girlfriend Lato's pregnancy. Lato announced her pregnancy and new album, Big Mama. Oh my, isn't it, how prophetic is that? Big Mama, and she's with child. She's going to be a big mama figuratively as well as literally, right? Okay, so her new album, Big Mama, as her stomach begins to grow. She announced it on Thursday on Instagram. She shared the cover art for her upcoming album, which shows her holding a cheetah cub while displaying a baby bump. All right, and the wife, Kiana, 21 Savage's wife, she liked the post on Instagram. 21 Savage fans believe that she is fine with his side piece's pregnancy. 21 Savage was born Shiana bin Abraham Joseph in London, England. He moved to America on a temporary visa. He got into some trouble some time back. He was also, dealing with some things as far as his citizenship, or trying to, obtain citizenship and be here in the country. He moved to America with a temporary visa. His visa expired, and he didn't go back to London to get his affairs in order. As you can remember, we covered on that. 21 Savage was arrested back in 2019 by immigration officers and was detained and held in jail while awaiting a deportation hearing. His whole public persona is false. He actually came to the U.S. from the U.K. as a teen and overstayed the visa. And ICE officials said that the rapper in 2019, 21 Savage, was eventually released from jail after Georgia Congressman Hank Stewart sent a letter to the immigration judge on his behalf. The rapper married Kiana in 2020, allegedly to stay in the country. They had at least one child together. It's the oldest game in the book of, that's what people are saying. Marrying an American citizen to obtain a green card. 21 Savage previously dated Amber Rose while still married to Kiana. It seems he and Kiana have some sort of arrangement because um they have never or hardly ever been seen together in public. So this is, that's definitely what this sounds like. I don't still see no hearts roll on TikTok. I don't know why I'm not saying it. Kiana filed for divorce in 2023, and she learned about the current girlfriend. The final straw was broke when it has maybe perhaps broken the camel's back now that she's expecting. So what y'all think about this? I don't know if I could be with somebody and they have somebody else pregnant. And then the thing about that is it's just, here it is, we're married, and you out here, thank you, country. Here it is that we're married, and then you out here having unprotected raw sex with some side piece. Like, you don't love me enough to put on a condom? Are you serious right now? What is your problem, sir? So I don't know. It's just like the whole thing is just really bizarre to me. And perhaps it was some kind of financial, uh, some kind of financial arrangement. All right. Okay. So now this is, has everybody heard about, pretty much by now, you probably have heard that the Bachelorette, ABC has canceled Bachelorette, the new show. Now, I really don't understand. Now, this is the thing that is so hypocritical about the United States of America to me. How is it that you have P. Diddy in jail for having freak off parties, but then they have a reality show that comes on TV about one man dating 20 plus women at one time to pick whoever is going to be his choice pick of the litter, and then they also duplicate that same diabolical behavior with the women. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how, me too, aren't we supposed to be talking about the uh uh um this whole Me Too movement? Aren't we supposed to be above and so beyond all of this sex and all of this nasty behavior? Like, aren't we supposed to be doing and promoting doing better than that? That we supposed, how are we? You practically, so he's practically, the whole show is practically a freak off. It's a freak off. You going on dates with all these women, and all of them know each other and interacting with each other. Please. Don't you think it is? Don't you think it's a freak off? It's a freak off. It's a P. Diddy. Where's the Johnson and Johnson? Where the baby oil at? Y'all don't think so? Do y'all watch it? Y'all like that? Yeah, they be at Gwendolyn said it. Gwendolyn on TikTok says they be all in the bathtub together. What is that? What kind of spirit is this? Where do they do that at? Country Boy wants to talk about it. See, Country Boy got a freak spirit on him. He want to talk about them folks getting in that bathtub. Why you want to talk about getting them people getting in the bathtub, country dude? Country dude, 252. Y'all get in his inbox. Get in his inbox. Attack his inbox. It's a spirit over here that set up habitation in country dude 252. I'm just playing with you, sir. Oh, you want to talk about the Epstein files? Let me tell you, these Epstein files are so deep and so great. Trust and believe God is going to take the cover off, and it's going to be bad. The inevitable is coming. I promise you, and not many days hence, it's going to be it is going to be so catastrophic. Okay. It is going to be so catastrophic, and it's going to reveal these secret lives of a lot of people that we have looked up and we have held in high regard and high esteem. That this whole kind of initiation, this whole type of rites of passage, access, it's going to be a lot. Now the thing about it is, this is going to be the problem with the release of the other 3 million files. The problem is going to be what we already know and exists in the church, where in the church, and especially in the Black Pentecostal church, we have known about intermarriages, we have known about child molestations, we have known about homosexuality, lesbianism, and all of these things. And a lot of times it has been able to persist because we are trained, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. And so a lot of times we'll know that our leader or leaders are participating in these diabolical behaviors, but we don't expose it. We don't call it out. And then what we do when you have a person that does what the Bible says, and they lift up their voice like a trumpet in Zion and cry loud and spare not, what we are trained to do is to hate the person that speaks out against the infraction. We are trained and we are programmed to not like that. What this is going to do, the people that are going to be exposed are going to be people that we have held in such high regard that you all are not. Y'all remember that movie with Jack Nicholson when he said, "You can't handle the truth"? You all are not. The common everyday citizen this is going to be beyond what you can conceptualize. This is going to be beyond, and it is going to be it's going to be high profile preachers, it's going to be high profile entertainers, elected officials, congressmen, congresswomen, senators. It is Supreme Court justices. It's going to be a lot of major people. It's going to be a lot of major people. And it's going to be sort of like how, you remember how bad it got with Pope Benedict, and how he went away. Now, you never in the history of the Roman Catholic Church, you have never heard of a pope retiring. That doesn't happen. the Pope retired. He didn't retire. He went to prison. He went. That's where he went, and that's where he died, because Interpol was going to. They were going to storm. They were going to storm the Vatican. Okay, so it's a lot of people that have been doing a lot of things, just like how Jerry Sandusky and how they had the boys, and you give to this excuse me, you pay $25,000 and you give to this charity, and in this charity you get a child. You get a child. You get a child. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be more than what y'all can handle. It's not. Okay, what happened at the parking lot of Lenox Mall? Country boy, click the camera. He wants to come up. I think I know who Country Dude is. Haven't you been on here before? Country Dude is good and messy. Come on and click the camera. Come on. So you can ask your questions. Put your shirt on. He said, let's get into it. Oh, see, he good and messy. I like him. He said, not yet. Okay, here's the red light, y'all. Okay, let's see what he got to say. Turn your camera on. See, and then he come up in the dark. Why you got to come up in the dark? I told you to turn your camera on.
No. I have some other things that I'm working on, so I don't want to turn the camera on right now.
Because you having a freak off over there. That's why you can't turn it on.
No. But let's get into it. Can I spill some tea real quick?
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about Jamal Bryant and how he tried to read the public that his wife, the first lady, showed up to an event with her titties out with those little stars on it. Okay, you worried about your wife? Let's talk about the fact that you're sleeping with your choir director. Let's talk about the fact that...
Who, Tiffany Boone?
Oh, honey, let's get into it. So let's talk about the fact that you were so messy, that you had an affair in the parking lot in Lenox Mall. Oh, girl, let's really rip.
Okay, so who did he have sex with in the parking lot at Lenox Mall? With who?
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Who did he have sex with in the parking lot of Lenox Mall?
Oh, a church member who happened to be in the choir.
Was it a boy or a girl?
Him was a her.
So it was a boy that he had sex with in the parking lot.
And don't worry about it, girl, because, honey, I'm going to send you some inbox. I can't really get to that tea on live. I'm going to send you something that, you know what I'm saying?
Send the tea.
I'm going to send you what I need to send you. But the thing about it is, I'm just so sick of these public figures who try to play a part or try to do their part, where really they are doing the same thing that they're speaking against. Honey, don't rob Peter to pay Paul and tell me about it. Don't piss in the air and say it's raining.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, today.
I'm just saying, let's just be real about it. See, a lot of these girls, they scared to tell the truth because they don't want to lose their coins. They don't want to lose their reputation. They don't want to lose their title. But honey, let me tell you something. The truth will set you free. So the thing about it is, a lot of these people come up with these make-believe titles.
Okay.
Bishops, apostles.
Well, what happened? Let me ask you this. What happened with Carrie and the old school Sunday? Because he had Terry Robinson from South Carolina came up and they did the little old school Sunday thing. And then it just seemed like the people didn't like that either. It just
Okay, can I ask you a question?
okay.
Did it disappear?
Did what disappear?
Did the whole old school Sunday, it went away, right?
Oh, you can't access it online anymore, I don't think.
Exactly. You know why?
Why? What happened?
It was some backdoor business, honey. Girl, baby, man, we gonna connect. I gotta get you caught up with some shit. Excuse my language.
That's all right. Help yourself. So, well, what is going on? So you think Jamal is going with Tiffany Boone?
No, Jamal is going with. Hello, listen.
Who is the choir director?
Let me tell you this. Jamal like what me and you like.
You don't know what I like.
And Jamal don't know what he like.
Well, variety is the spice. Variety is the
like a kid in the candy shop, honey.
The variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, but the thing that get me is.
But you know what? I y'all give him such a hard time. Why do y'all? What is it? Why do y'all hate on Jamal Bryant so?
Oh, okay, can I speak on that?
Please expound.
I don't hate on Jamal Bryant.
Okay.
I only hate when Jamal Bryant tried to present something other than what's the truth.
Okay.
If you wanted a girl and you got a girl, keep her cute. But you can't sit here and bash the girls when you is the girls and you got a girl. Like, you can't do that. All I'm saying is,
you think he's so you saying you think he gay?
Girl, ain't no thinking in it. Can Stevie want to see?
No, so he's not gay.
Oh, girl. If Jamal Bryant is not gay, honey, the sky is not blue.
You stop it, I say right now.
I'm just saying, like, the only thing that get me is I'm not with the bashing, the exposing.
I haven't heard him bash.
No, but he gives very subliminal, indirect sentences and messages when he preaches and when he talks.
Oh, so you go over there? Are you? Do you go there?
I've been there.
Okay.
So my thing is this: either accept the girls, respect the girls, or leave us the fuck alone. Excuse my language.
I just don't see that because he's a Morehouse graduate.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean that means that since college days he's had to be exposed to some level.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. You look at the statistics. 76% of Morehouse graduates have been DL and LGBTQ. So let's talk facts.
I wouldn't say that it's 76%.
I'm willing to bet you your best dollar on it.
I would. I mean, I've always heard of him being a womanizer. You know.
So can I ask you a question?
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you a serious question.
Okay.
Now, answer this question very slightly because of your platform. But do you feel or think that Jamal Bryant is 100% straight?
Let me answer the question. I'm gonna answer the question this way.
Okay.
I think that he is such a targeted guy I personally, William McCrae personally believes that with all of his scandals, if there was a guy out there, we would have known him by now.
So can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Jamal has any interest in the gay community?
I can't speak to that. I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is that he has been so attacked. I think when the girl sat down on the Real Housewives of Potomac with the binder, I think when and she had those private investigators following him, I think if she had discovered anything that remotely gave rise to him being in some kind of sex situation, I think we would have known it by now. I this is Atlanta. He's been in Atlanta now, what, since before the pandemic. Um so at least 5 years. If he was dealing with boys and toys, it would be a boy that would have come forward by now. That's just my opinion. If you got somebody that's coming forward on Dwight Howard, somebody would have come forward on him.
So let me ask you this: you don't feel like Jamal give you butch queen status? He has some feminism in him.
Well, all men have feminine ways because all men have the X and the Y chromosome. Men determine the sex of the child, not women. So he's definitely going to, all men is going to have some level of feminine. Yeah, the hardest of alpha males, you're around them long enough, they're going to exhibit some level of feminine quality. I just believe that he's so.
Me and you need to collab because
I think he's so under the gun. I think that if that was the case, I think that he would have. And I think that a lot of times people kind of misconstrue a guy being friendly or respectful to people that are in
God as a faggot.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Sometimes when people think that
No, but I think with his going over to I think his going to the Vision Church and taking his wife to the Vision Church, I think that for some people is being misconstrued. I guarantee you. Now y'all know everybody know we fell out some years ago. We were very good friends and we fell out. But so I don't have a reason to defend Jamal. But I will say if Jamal was involved in a same-sex situation,
it would have been exposed.
It would be worse than Eddie Long. You would have 5 to 6 boys that is telling you right now. You would have had somebody walk just the same way that white man was out there in that lobby of that church hollering to the top of his voice.
Like you would lost his damn mind.
You would have had the way these queens are now. Oh please.
These queens are messy.
Oh please. They would have been saving the condom, the underwear. They would have been like Monica Lewinsky with the dress. Oh no. And they would have had they would have had videotapes. They would have had, oh, let me tell you, somebody would have dropped down. A drone would have dropped down from the ceiling by now. I don't think he's doing that. Now is he cutting out on Carrie? Or does he have a girlfriend or two? Now, I've heard the situation about Tiffany, but the reason why I'm not inclined to believe that he's knocking it down with Tiffany Boone, well, he does have a baby by a dark-skinned woman. So if they are available...
Do you think that's appropriate?
Well, it's a lot of stuff that people don't do that is appropriate. I think that we get too hung up on sex. And,
so can I ask you a question?
and
I've been waiting to get you on live, or waiting to get you in real time. So I have a few questions for you. Is it okay if I just take a few minutes just to do a Q&A with you?
you ain't gonna interview me on my own show.
No, I know, but listen, it's so hard to get in touch with you. But I'm just asking, can you just give me just 2 minutes to just do a quick Q&A with you?
Okay.
All right. First question. Do you think or feel what Jesse Jackson's son said at the funeral was appropriate?
Now, let me answer in this form. I think that in death brings out the best and the worst in people. Okay. And so I was reared. Now, this is just as a bishop and PK. I was reared that the grieving family does not speak at the funeral. Okay. And there's several reasons why. Because you're already going through, that's the time for the family to be ministered to. Now, we live in such a diabolical time where now you have family members that use the death of a loved one to raise money. They use the funeral becomes a fundraiser. But my question is, I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question. Who sent the invitation? And then you have the other thing where now the funeral program becomes a platform for family members to showcase themselves or who they are. It was a lot. It was a lot of dynamics. Jesse was a Black Baptist preacher, and his lifestyle and his personal lifestyle was indicative of that. So I thought Jackie was very graceful. She had that bastard daughter that he had. She had her there. She gave her time. All of the kids then you had Santita that did that horrible singing, trying to sound like Mahalia Jackson, which was hard. So I mean, no, you asked me a question. So I'm just saying, and we had to suffer. We had to suffer through it. So, but I thank you. I really do thank you, and definitely email and get with Fatima so that we can. You got to come up or. Can I ask you one more question? One more question, and I'll go. Okay. The question I have for you is, why did Jesse Jr. think or thought it was appropriate to say that 3 presidents was at his daddy's funeral who did not know his daddy? I felt like that was very inappropriate. I felt like that was indicative of who Jesse is, who Jesse Jr. is. I mean, he's standing there, a convicted felon. So I mean, it was no limit to what he would or would not possibly say. I think that it was taken, and most people took it with a grain of salt. The thing that what was noted and what I thought was honorable is all of that slew of people came out to pay respects. We all went and we paid our respects to him. Although, Jesse is, and it's going to be the same way when it gets called home. They had definitely in the latter parts, they made some very serious sacrifices, but we knew that about Jesse from King being assassinated, that he was not at the top of the balcony. He had been up there and they had shot a picture and he had left or gone downstairs, and then once he got shot he ran back up there, took the blood, rubbed it on the shirt. So we already, anybody that knows history, we already knew the kind of person that he was, and that he was an opportunist.
You read. When I tell you I love you and I live for you, honey, when I tell you you read boots, honey. You let these girls have it. And you know what? I get on live and watch you. Sometimes I be at work and I got to go into a closet or something because, honey, when I tell you, you read for filth, honey.
And then nobody is as fabulous and can't outdo me, and that angers them so.
They cannot, because honey, when you come forth, you have done your homework. And let me tell you something. When you do your homework, honey, and you bring forth to the people, baby, you read for filth. And I said, "Ooh, she done her homework, honey, and she's ready to eat." She don't come to the table hungry. She comes to the table full, ready to feed y'all and fill y'all up. Because, girl, she done read the whole damn scene. And I'm going to let you go on that. But
oh, my gosh. Well, thank you so much. You are hilarious. You are hilarious.
Inbox me, and let's talk about some other things and collaborate.
Absolutely. You're going to get an inbox from Goddess Fatima. You'll see her. That's my administrator, so you'll see her, and she will definitely get you in touch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I live for you. I love you. And honey, when I tell you, when I want my cup to be filled with the tea and let it run up over, honey, baby, I click on your name, honey, and girl, you just let it roll over. I live for it. And I'm gonna tell you something. And I also want to tell you something. The other night when you was out there at that event, honey, that outfit was over.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. And we'll talk further. And let Fatima know to hit me up, and we can
absolutely
move forward. And I would love to have you come to North Carolina so we can spill some tea together, sitting right on my porch. I'm on 47 acres. I own a horse ranch here. I'm an entrepreneur, honey, and we.
I love I ride. If you see on my page, you'll see my horsepower. I'm a yes. I love to ride. But thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and we'll get together. Much love to you, baby.
Much love. God bless you. All right, so the ABC has canceled the Bachelorette show, and it has been canceled after Taylor and Frankie Paul, the video of their having a fight or beating her boyfriend and hitting him with a chair. I mean, it's just, the whole thing is just, it's just a mess. It is some ghetto, just trailer trash behavior. And I guess it just got too bad and too much for television consumption, and so they have decided to cancel it. I think it's indicative that if we are going to take this moral stance, and talk about that, where we gotta have this, this upright and this moral code and behave in certain manners in certain ways, then how can you promote a show like this, where you have a person that is dating multiple people? And then say, but this kind of polyamory, or this being married to multiple individuals, or this kind of doing this kind of behavior is wrong. if it's wrong, then make it wrong all the way, and do not promote it on TV. So that's my take on it. So they have pulled, um they have pulled the show. She was uh, um uh, on the show, with the ones from Utah, and a lot of them are Mormon. And I think that that's another thing that contributed to this, is because, Mormons are so strict, and they're supposed to be so religious, and they're supposed to be so upright, that to have this kind of behavior going on. So, um, such is life. I think that later on, if they spend all that money on producing it, I think later on they're gonna they'll probably release it on one of the streaming platforms, or put it behind something paid, or something of that sort, to get people to still watch it, because I just can't see them wasting that level or that large of amount of money on producing a show and it not see the light of day, period. I find that very, very difficult, and very, very hard to believe. Okay, anybody else has any questions? Anybody else? That was fun. That was fun, and we appreciate him for his love and support. All right, you all know the martial arts legend Chuck Norris has passed away at 86 this week. Chuck Norris, we know him for white guy doing karate, and his karate movies. Okay, this was something I did not, when I first saw it, I was kind of quiet about it, because I was thinking, for a moment, I was wondering what was going on with Tyler. Was he going through a midlife crisis, or whatever the whole spiel was with him? But we have come to find out, just as I thought, that the pictures of him and Marlo Hampton are AI generated. So all of you that thought that the pictures of Marlo, and she's hopped up and got her legs wrapped around his waist, and bear hugging him, and they're kissing, that is not real. And they are certainly not engaged. So we have found that out. So none of y'all can have to be worried or have to be stressed out, because everybody was like, "Oh my God, what are you thinking?" Or what was he thinking, or I never would have thought. And yes, he is still broken up with his girlfriend that he had his son by. They are still not together, but they are, I guess, happily co-parenting. But again, that was uh AI generated, and not, your eyes were deceiving you. Your eyes were certainly deceiving you. So it is not, it is not real. It is not real. Tyler is not with Marlo Hampton, and we all know Marlo Hampton was, finally had gotten a peach, and has been in and out of prison and jail on about eight or nine different times, known to uh, seek out and date wealthy men. Okay, so there was a consortium of some of the Real Housewives, or women from the Real Housewives franchise, that went to Capitol Hill to speak before Congress, to lobby for more funding on for more funding as it related to uh, HIV/AIDS research. And so I thought it was kind of noble for them to do it. Now, one of the things that I just, a lot of times if you're being paid to do something, don't get paid to do it and then want to distance yourself from it. Yeah, so and when I speak of that, I'm speaking about NeNe. NeNe went and she did lobby. I'm sure that they, paid them or did some kind of concessions for 'em. But then the first thing she wanted to say, well, it was a lot of things I didn't know, and I was married for 27 or however many years she was married until Greg passed. So I got what she was saying, but I also saw or felt like she was somewhat trying to keep herself removed from the situation. And I don't think that it was I don't think it was necessary to do that. All right, we were talking about sex and sexuality. One of the interesting topics, how many of y'all like a hit and run? We talked about this on TikTok. How many of you all like a one night stand? I'm talking to church people. I'm talking to I'm talking to the saved and the not saved and the unsaved. How many of you all actually like and enjoy a hit and run? Okay, so over here we have on TikTok, we have Bank says not at all. Is here. Okay, wait a minute, y'all moving fast for me. No, no, no. No hit and run. It is a here and miss honestly. Okay, y'all just don't feel like a hit and run sometimes. Y'all for real. Or are you saying okay, you don't like a hit and run? Okay, I'm a pastor, sir. Okay, so you really like hit and runs. You a freak for real. Saying pastor equals freak. Pastor equals sex. Sexual healing. Come on, you talking about you a pastor, child. Please don't tell me you're a pastor. You'll whip that thing. You'll whip that thing out in a New York heartbeat. Okay, so y'all don't like a hit and run. Y'all don't like y'all don't do one night stands. Okay, somebody says on Instagram it's too much going on in the world for that. Aquarius says I don't. Okay, Fatima, we got somebody with some of these that we need to. Uh, okay, I thank God for. Okay, who is this that says I love them? Okay, I thank God for your honesty. Can you click the? Can you click the? Can you click and come up? Can you click and are you willing to come up? Who else? Okay, I need a woman that likes a hit and run. Where the women that like hit and run? Okay, Dwayne says it all depends on the vibe and the person. Okay. It all depends on the vibe and the person. So if you go out, all right, who has time for that? Like, who wants to invest that kind of time? So I don't want to go out with you. I don't want to go out with you. I don't want to go out with you. I want you to do what I need and want you to do when I need and want you to do it. And I want you to hit and I want you to run. Okay? I want to get it and get it in. Okay, so I'm gonna just say this. I'm just gonna be grown about it and say this. Yeah, look, yeah, we like a hit and run. We like a hit and run. No commitment. I don't need to. I don't want to know your birthday. I don't want to know nothing about you. I don't care about how many kids you got, what kind of obligation you got. I don't care if you marry. What I want to know is that you want. Okay, I want to know that you are going to run me through there. Okay, okay, and that you have what is necessary in your physical possession. Yeah, amen. I don't. Y'all ain't gonna give me no witnesses. Y'all want to sit up here and act like y'all Alice and like y'all live in Wonderland, and not tell the truth. Y'all know you like a hit and run, and I don't know why y'all trying to condemn people. Why y'all be trying to shame people? Why do y'all be trying to? Somebody said absolutely. Why do y'all be trying to shame people and y'all do the same thing? Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all slut shame? Why do y'all slut shame? Why is that just because we think that that's the proper way? You can get up and be very classy, but okay, I thank y'all for y'all holy quietness. I thank y'all for being quiet. I'm gonna say this for my late night TikTok group, where the people is gonna be honest. Cause my late night TikTokers, they like a good hit and run. Amen. They like somebody's over here saying, okay, ooh, all right, since it's ooh, we gonna get rid of you. Okay. All right, Fatima, let's let them be gone. Because I just don't think that. I think that a lot of people are not honest about and open about sex and sexuality, and you all don't have these kind of conversations. And a lot of times it's not, I don't want to waste a whole lot of time on you. I don't want to waste a whole you sitting up. And then when is the right time to eventually go on and have it? Okay, so this is the thing here. This is what I challenge y'all to understand. You waste 90 days or however long you think is appropriate before you have sex with somebody, and then you finally do it and they're not good. So what do you do then? You're not getting that time back. I have sat and I have wasted and I've invested time, dinners, going out, telephone conversations, visits. I didn't waste all kind of time, and you are not meeting, or you're not going to meet my expectations in the bedroom, and therefore it is not going to work. Or if I choose to have a relationship with you because you possess all of these other qualities I like, then you and I are going to have a conversation to know that for my itch to be scratched, I am going to have my need met separate of you. And that's just what's real. And people do not have those kind of conversations. And I think I where if we got together, I'm feeling you, you feeling me. In the first couple of days, we done gone on and hit it. And then once we hit it, we know that I like you, you like me, your sex is good, my sex is good, and we want to continue to explore. People are not saying that. They want you to waste a whole bunch of time. And see, the thing about it is, it ain't gonna be no date. It ain't gonna be no second date. It ain't gonna be no, because okay. So Edward, why are you laughing? Edward's laughing at me. Why is he laughing, you all? Why? You know you like a hit and run. You ain't never been out nowhere and you cut eyes, your eyes meet, and you be like, hey, what's up? And before you know it, it's on and popping. Y'all ain't never, that ain't never happened to y'all for real. Come on now. Somebody be honest. Somebody, can I get somebody to raise their hand and be for real? I need somebody to be an adult. Okay, thank you. I got Isaiah says I have. Okay. Okay. Wasn't it intriguing? It was like, oh, I don't even know them. Oh, but it's so good. Isaiah, come on here and tell us about it. Would you please? Would you please come up? Come, my child. Come. He said, I believe in a hit and run. Shut him up. Oh, but I thank God. What did Brian Carr say? Brian Carr say, the Lord ain't mad at me. More grace. His grace is sufficient. He knew, shoot. He knew that. He knew I was gonna have an itch. Come on here, and it was gonna need to be scratched. You're not gonna hit I say you're not gonna hit the camera. I just think that a lot of people are not honest. I think a lot of people just do not say the truth. You're telling the truth about what you're saying, because if it does not meet the thing you're looking for, then no go and go away. Exactly. Exactly. Like, how are you going to, and then you're going to be mad at yourself. You're going to be mad at yourself because you're going to be thinking about, you know what? I really wasted all of this time with you. And you do not have good sex. You do not know what to do. You do not know how to fulfill my needs. That's a very adult concept, a very adult conversation, and a very realistic one. We're not compatible. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm I'm going to leave it alone. All right, we got just a couple more things that I want to discover. How many of you all was so excited for Michael B. Jordan and his Oscar win? Um, one of the things that has really been disappointing and upsetting. It's always got to be one of us. I don't know why we have to have Black folks feel like they got to play the devil advocate, but Jason Whitlock called Michael B. Jordan's Oscar win DEI. All right, Jason Whitlock said that Michael B. Jordan's first Oscar award was not earned. It was given to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion. He posted this on Twitter, which is, or formerly Twitter, which is now X. He listed 5 Black actors who deserve Best Actor award: Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, Forest Whitaker, and Will Smith. Jason wrote that Black actor who won DEI Oscar was Michael B. Jordan. He added that Sinners was a hot garbage movie and Jordan's acting was mediocre at best. Oh my gosh. Like, really? First of all, the guy played two parts anyway. Um, he went on to say that he did not agree with Sinners getting the most Oscar nominations in the 98-year history of the Academy Awards, and just really, I don't know if he was trying to get attention by playing devil's advocate, like how we have some Black people do. Jason's comments has sparked outrage, as you quite probably could imagine, among Michael B. Jordan's fans. The 105.3 R&B radio referred to Jason as a pseudo journalist and live action Uncle Rubik's prototype. The radio station said that Jason managed to be anti-Black even after he repeated a short list of Black male actors he did agree were Oscar worthy. Jason also shared a poll asking whose accomplishments were more fraudulent. And he says he called him Michael Bam Jordan's Oscar. He referred to Miami Heat star a band at a banjo breaking Kobe Bryant's scoring record of 81 points, and when he had scored 83, led to uh, uh, led to a scoring record of 81 points. I mean, this guy, I think he might have did this for likes, clicks, and views. Um, I just think it's unfortunate that we have to do that. Dr. Tawana Rogers says, just fabulous. I hear for the fashion show stopper. Wait, thank you, Dr. Tawana. So I don't know why our Black folks, so why we feel like sometimes like we have to do that. Those guys did a wonderful job, and I think that they were very deserving. And unfortunately, this guy really felt like he needed to get a quick few seconds of fame, notoriety, and attention. To beat them down. Now, I want to talk about this. There is a number of people in the LGBTQIA community that are also criticizing Ryan Coogler, and they are upset and somewhat demanding that he make a film or um make a movie germane to the LGBTQIA community. I think that do y'all I feel like that's an overstep. I feel like that's an overstep, and I feel like that is reaching. How many of you all agree with me? Do y'all think just because Ryan Coogler is Black and just because he's made Black Panther, Fruitvale Station, and these great, great, great films, that he is required to um, do a Moonlight themed uh, movie? Do y'all feel that way? Like, I think that is overstepping a little bit. Now, I think that Ryan Coogler is so profound that if something comes across his desk that sparks his interest and it happens to be in line with that lifestyle, I think he'll take it on. But to think that, or to kind of come out with this whole idea that he's just got to do, um, I don't know. I think that's a bit much. I think that that's a bit much. You know, that's like saying I got to do a show on it. Oh, okay. All right. Got a certificate. Can you give Dr. Tawana the information or get her information? She said that she has a gift that she wants to send. No, because he has a longtime girlfriend that, and that relationship was made public at the Oscars. So I don't think so. And I don't necessarily feel that that's the case for Michael B. Jordan either. Although a lot of people are trying to make that. I think that, and just because they have shown levels of love and intimacy, and not pictures or of, they, because you've had pictures of brothers hugging, you've had pictures of brothers showing, you know, um, uh, showing affection toward each other, that automatically implies that, and that doesn't. And y'all got to stop with that. Y'all got to stop with these closed-minded ideas of this is wrong, this is right, this is what that is, and just kind of, back up from that and allow people, because that's why black male to male relationships are so messed up. You can't, good friends can't tell their friend I love you. Can't tell their friend, can't give their friend a hug. You can't do this because you're so scared and preoccupied with what, somebody else is going to think or what somebody else is going to say. And it's unfortunate. It is certainly unfortunate. My last one, the last thing I wanted to talk about was, so Tina Knowles, Beyonce mama, gumbo booth got shut down, child. Her gumbo booth, they said, yo, and then, but I think they later found out that she uh um passed all of the health inspection things, and once she passed, everything was supposed to have been fine, and she was open back up the next day. All right, you all, we have been on 2 hours and 15 minutes. I want to thank y'all. There is some updates that I am going to be expounding on. I'm going to probably do a show that is just devoted to the updates of the Bishop Jordan, Bishop Jordan, um, versus Larry Darnell Reed lawsuit. Okay. So one of the things that we have discovered is, I guess, um, Larry in his Patreon released some pictures uh, that shows when the conversation was supposed to have been recorded. Uh, not so sure if he realized it or not, but the pictures that he released exactly collaborate what Bishop Jordan said, and it shows. Let me see if I can pull it up relatively quickly for you. Okay, so um we're going to evaluate and post this, but this is one of the screenshots. You'll see the arrow, it says the 5th. Okay. The people that were in the United States of America, the conversation happened on November 4th. This is a copy of Larry Reed's phone record, and it collaborates and says the 5th. Dubai, um, Dubai, as we know it, is y'all got to excuse me. I didn't. My Claritin didn't held out for a little while. Okay. Sorry for that. I was trying to get through the show without having to do that. But we're live. What can I say? This pollen in Georgia. I got to start back my prescribed medicine. Okay, so this precisely says the 5th. This precisely says the 5th. They said that it happened on the 4th. Says the 5th. Dubai is 9 hours ahead. So it would have, in fact, been the 5th in Dubai, just as Bishop Jordan said. Okay. And Larry posted, it says, as you can see, these screenshots, that the assertion that I was in Dubai, UAE, and recording the plaintiff and Justin on November 4th at 9:56 Eastern Standard Time isn't even possible. Not only was I not on that call, I was in Atlanta. The call that I actually recorded, as you can see from these screenshots, was on November 5th. That's what they said. That's exactly what he said. You recorded the calls on November the 5th. So we're going to walk through some of this and examine some of it to really really just bring additional clarity. It's unfortunate. It is really it is really unfortunate. I just wish that all parties could sit down and try to come to some kind of resolve, some kind of resolution, and just be able to everybody just go their separate ways. You know what I mean? Especially with so many being in the church, and just being saved, and what that means and what that entails. Okay, there were some other things that I had pointed out that I wanted to share. Okay. All right. Um so also we got to deal with the fact that it was some implications that I guess that are some assertions that were made that I was in fact trying to uh I guess get my hands on the tape or get a obtain the recording of the conversations that I was going to attempt to extort uh, Bishop Jordan, um, which you know, um, that certainly was not the case. So we have a number of points that he addressed that I want to point out and respond to. I know a number of you all that follow me. You all probably were in there that night and may have heard it. Uh, I was named directly by him. He mentioned in that show uh, that that uh, Larry, as I thought, had attempted to intercept my relationship that I had with Bishop Jordan, saying, and he said in his show, to my understanding, that he warned Bishop Jordan about William McCrae, and that McCrae wanted to do a story. George, uh, Jordan with an audio, McCrae should respond simply, or how I would respond. Now, I I guess with my looking at it from a journalistic standpoint and getting both sides is getting convoluted as to perhaps or the assertion of an ulterior motive. Um, okay. Also, I'm going to address the fact that Larry Reed stated that the lawsuit implies, hey, all right, hey, Ruben Austin, how are you? Greetings to you. Thank you for tuning in, friend and brother. So it implies, or he makes the implication that everyone else that was involved in this whole situation is named as co-defendants in the lawsuit, except for me. And that he found that to be strange. So I will address that as well. So it's almost as it's almost like a insertion or making the assertion that William McCrae wanted, or what he said, and I haven't spoken to him, but it implies that William McCrae wanted to do it. It almost gives light, or raises the eyebrow, where it's almost as if Larry is trying to say that I attempted or wanted to attempt to do exactly what he was doing or what he was trying to contrive. So we'll definitely address that. Okay. You know, Larry set a ball or something in motion. Now, what the real intent, Larry and the Lord know that, what the real intent was. Um, Now there's a question or a discrepancy that has arisen. I'm not sure if I can give light on it. If I can, I will. But there is a eyebrow raising situation as to whether or not the parties involved were aware. The question is coming up, were all the parties involved aware that this recording had taken place, or did Larry um, sort of take advantage of an opportunity to record a conversation? So whether or not they all knew, or whether or not it was something that Larry took matters into his own hands. So we'll expound upon that. Okay, and then Larry closed out with something to the effect that he was going to be coming with all truth and he was going to spare no one. Okay, at this point, and as a student of the law, uh, I would just say that without legal counsel, it probably would not be in the best interest for him to go on his show and address this in any kind of capacity. I think that at this point, if you're not have not already retained legal counsel, that you need to retain legal counsel, and then your attorney and Bishop Jordan's attorney need to start or enter some level of talk to see if there's going to be an amicable way to resolve this level of conflict. That's there. So uh, also, and so then I'm going to also share that this whole idea that I've attempted to coerce or say that I'm Bishop Jordan's spokesperson, or that I'm speaking out or answering questions or no. I mean, when people sue people, journalists, we do interviews and we generally talk to both sides. And so that's that. From a level of professional standpoint, that's what I attempted to do, and was attempting to do. So I'm going to do a show probably tomorrow, if not definitely on Tuesday, because I've gotten a number of you all that have inboxed me and contacted me and have raised these levels of concern and these levels of question, and I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative that you are letting me know. What I will say is that if this rises to the level of a indictment, and what would be, or what would be considered to be an indictment would be whether or not it rises to the level of criminal enterprise. I think that or not that I think, I know, if there are any other ministers, if there are any other pastors, if there are any other bishops, gospel artists, or anyone of the like that has been or found themselves in a compromising position at the hands of of a situation similar to this with Larry, that they need to come forward, and they need to share that, and share that unfortunate experience. People like Victor Cousins, people like E. Dewey Smith, uh, people like Jamal Bryant, Harrison Bryant, different ministers that he has covered and done major stories on, that if this is a level of pattern, if this is in fact a criminal enterprise where he raises, because of his popularity, he raises the question on his platform, and then he has other people that come behind him that are paid to pick up the story, carry the story, and move forward. Now, that was something that was similar to the situation with Keon Henderson and Ernest Pugh. There was a contractual agreement between Larry and Keon that I know of, and um uh but still, that story and that information, and that very privileged information, was shared. So and those are the things that have to, at this juncture, are going to have to be called out and brought to into examination, and whether or not and how long has this behavior persisted. Secondly, I am inclined to feel that that Bishop also, probably, now that he has, or because the way that his attorney filed the lawsuit, that they left open space for 10 additional people. I think one of those 10 very seriously needs to be Vincent Terrell Hill. I think that Vincent Terrell Hill should also be made a co-defendant, because Vincent Terrell Hill, from the inception, was very much a critical part of this whole enterprise and of this whole operation. Also, there is fallout and there's conflict that has happened between Vincent Terrell Hill and Larry Darnell Reed, and that needs to be examined. And Vincent Terrell Hill's feet need to be held to the fire as to his being a part of this criminal racketeering enterprise, and just how and then the idea of that he attempted to attack me and shut down my site at the order, so that this enterprise could be proven to be that much more powerful. Because what would have happened if my platform had not had that level of struggle, then the level of power that allegedly Dr. Larry Darnell Reed was enforcing on people would not have been as great, because there would have been someone with just as great of a voice, just as great of a platform, or larger. So I think that is very, very critical It is very, very critical that Bishop, Archbishop Bernard Jordan has his attorney include Vincent Terrell Hill as a co-defendant because he would have critical information that will give proof to this racketeering enterprise. So I am going to do a full show, probably most likely either tomorrow or one day this week, when I fully dissect line by line, precept by precept, and deal with this and unravel that there seems to be, which is even far beyond the the unethical aspect. We have far reached beyond that. That train has left the gate. But whether or not there is criminal enterprise here. All right. So we're going to examine that. So how many of you are going to come back and join me for for that show? I am going to walk through it line by line. I don't have a dog in the fight. Um, and so, but and the only reason that I want to address it is because behind the on the Patreon, I was called out or I was mentioned. Larry has the same opportunity as Jordan to come on William. Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. So, absolutely, he has just as I don't know. I mean, my audience is my audience, so I have not felt attacked. But I think that a lot of times when stuff like this happens, you get caught up in the people want to play the blame game and cast stones. No, there is the right way and there is a wrong way. And I think Fatima, I think Bills came on the show and was saying and talking about that absolute power corrupts absolutely. And I think that that was a very powerful statement that he was making, and he was saying and sharing that we have these platforms, we have these voices, and the larger our voice is, the more impact that it has. And perhaps maybe that clouded, allegedly could have clouded his judgment and how he was behaving, decisions that he was making, and ways in which he uh, was operating. Because it does feel powerful. It can feel powerful where you can put out or disseminate, and then you all have to remember these were years ago. Some of this stuff goes back 10, maybe 15 years. So it wasn't a plethora, it wasn't as many vloggers that was covering the Black church. So the few of us that were, I being the first, I being the initiator, I being the first one to ever cover us and report on the Black church, especially the Black Pentecostal experience that had been prior to William McCrae, that had not been done. And you don't have to like it, you don't have to agree with it, you can just do your research and find out that that is in fact and true. And so because in and the strategy that we're later looking into and finding out there is some missing pieces. There's some missing pieces to this puzzle. How much and what all did these parties and did these individuals know? How much and what all? Yes, Lord have mercy. It's a lot. I know. I know. It is a lot, but it has to be unpacked. And I have to address it because what I'm always going to do is I'm going to stand on truth and I report truth. And so and so because these um assertions, if you will, in regard to me were made, because these assertions were made, I am obligated, I'm commissioned. I've got to respond and answer and address it and meet it head on. I'm not going to be able to. I'm the person that calls other people out, so I'm not going to be able to just, just sit back and sit by and say, oh, I want this to go away, and oh, I'm not going to say nothing. No, I'm going to meet it line by line, precept by precept, because if this allegation is made and stated, I cannot allow that to just float out there as it relates in conjunction with my name and reputation. And so I will definitely do that. So I'm asking all of you to spread the word that we will do a show one day this week, probably the early part of the week, to address it directly head on. I'm not running from it. I'm not hiding from it. I want to be able to address it directly head on and meet it directly. And also, again, and those of you that are watching, and those are you that are listening, the Jamal Bryants, the Ernest Pughs, the Keon Hendersons, the Victor Cousins, the E. Dewey Smiths, the various ones back in the day before he developed a rapport or friendship with Matthew Stevenson. All of these people, I am saying, need to be talked to and need to and what was the level, and because he records everything, then will it eventually rise to the fact that the FBI would have to do a raid? Will they have to come in and seize computers and seize telephones and seize different things so that they can be and get and be assessed? And then this also goes into that whole assertion and that whole thing that Lamar Miller Whitehead implied when he said that he felt that Larry worked with the FBI to, perhaps take him down, which I thought on the surface of it. At that time, I thought it sounded absolutely ludicrous. But now, kind of as this evolves and as this unfolds, I'm saying that there's some level and some possibility that some elements to that could to that assertion could possibly be true. So we're going to examine it. I'm not going to run from it. And if those of you that have questions, hey, Wiley Show is on. Greetings to you, sir. How are you? Are you tuned in from Las Vegas? So I will definitely meet it head on. I will definitely uh, meet it head on. I've sought counsel. Um, I've sought legal counsel to say whether or not that I can speak or should speak or what have you. So you definitely, now I think a lot of you all know a whole lot. I can be fun, I can be silly, I like to joke, and I like to have a good time. But one thing that I think y'all all are pretty sure of is that Sir William is not no stupid boy. I hope that I have, more so than anything else, I've always said that obnoxious is a thought provoking form of expression that calls out and examines a person, place, thing, or a topic that has to be called out and examined through popular eyes, while always verifying the true essence of style, class, and intelligence. That is the main thing that I always want to esteem to and and to do um uh with my show, with my platform. I love having fun. I love having fun, but it was not fun to see Jeffrey Williams in jail for the amount of time that he was in jail for, and facing the serious charges that he was facing. It was not fun to cover Diddy's trial. It was not fun covering R. Kelly and some of these other. It wasn't fun covering Cash Out's trial. Uh, and so some of those situations are not fun, and they have to be addressed. Okay, someone says that Dana Lewis says Larry is a master manipulator and a liar, and I stand on that. All right. Well, the thing about it is whether or not you lie, or whether or not you're a manipulator, or whether or not you gaslight people, or any of those things that people have said to me and implied. The one thing about it is that the proof is gonna tell the truth. Larry is the Diddy and R. Kelly of the Black church. Ooh, my Lord, today. So the one thing about it is, at the end of the day, the facts are going to speak for themselves, and the documentation of said facts are going to speak for themselves. And and so um and this whole idea of entrapment, or possible entrapment, and the things that are being said on social media platforms is quite dangerous to say and admit to, especially when you have someone that has you in a federal lawsuit for $80 million, and they have an attorney and counsel that is sweeping your shows and listening and paying and checking and quadruple checking everything that you're saying. At some point at some point you have to even ask yourself, is it wise to do shows continuously right through here, period? Do I need to come down? Do I need to be still speaking at all? Even if I'm not speaking on this particular, if you go back and examine when Oprah got sued by the cattlemen in Texas and was on trial, and she moved her show to Texas, her producers were working with her legal counsel during that time period, and they were very, very careful about the type of shows that she did while being on trial. they had to be researched. They had to have no direct or indirect relationship with cattlemen, with people that were in the whole uh, uh, meat and cattleman industry. All of that had to be checked. All of that had to be checked because you did not know if she was going to bring somebody on the show or do a show that was going to be indirectly implicated or a benefit to them. All right, someone says over on TikTok, they say you have enough evidence to sue him for what he did to your platform. You should go to the FBI. There has been um, running a racketeering involving his platform and the strategic takedown of platform. Okay. Wow. Wowie Kazowie. Greetings, Marquise. Yeah, Wowie Kazowie. So we'll see. We will see. What was there extortion? Was those contracts for marketing and doing PR, you know, did they have underlining and undercurrents to them? So it's going to roll back and peel back like an onion. I hope, it is my hope and it's my prayer that it doesn't have to get that far. Like, it would be really, really, really great. It would be really, really, really great is that if some kind of resolution and some kind of resolve can be met. If both sides could come to, some kind of resolution. Okay, William, justice will be served for you soon is finally happening. God is good. God, saints, let me tell you something. The Lord, you do not have to fight your battles. You do not have to fight your battles. The Lord will fight for you. The Lord will fight for you. If you hold your peace, and allow God to work. Because, see, the thing about it is, at the end of the day, you can get by, but you don't get away. See, and he has an all-seeing eye. And it's certain things that was not clear to me at the time, and even in the reconciliation or in the coming back, it's certain things that was not clear, but that the Holy Ghost has revealed and made clear. But God, I know that the Lord's hand is on my life. Ladies and gentlemen, let me articulate this to you as best as I possibly can. The mere fact that I'm sitting in this seat, in this leather chair, with this hat on my head, and and looking as good as I feel and think that I look, uh, and have had the challenges as a result of having gastric bypass surgery, and to have come back on 3 different occasions. I know that the Lord, I am certain beyond, I absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, know that the Lord's hand is on my life. It is absolutely, It is absolutely, and he is going to reward. He is going to restore the years that the cankerworm, the caterpillar, and the locust ate up. He's going to restore it. But let me also share something with you all about God that is so wonderful and that is so awesome and that is so amazing. One of the things that I want you all to know, yes, I can walk through life and I can emphasize, oh, this person did this and this person, whether Larry told Vincent Terrell Hill to do it or whether or not Vincent Terrell Hill did it on his own or whatever. No matter what the case may be, one thing that I know for sure, and what I find and looking back on it, okay, somebody said Larry Reid will win in court. Maybe he will. We don't know, Wiley. We have no idea. That remains to be seen. But the one thing that I can tell you for sure that I know, and that I know God, the wonderful thing, the Lord sustained me through it. The Lord kept me through it, through the attack, through all that went down and happened. It just amazes me. It amazes me that God, in his infinite wisdom, sustained me through that period of time. And for that, I'm grateful. And for that, I'm grateful. It's a lot of people that would have been down and out. You wouldn't have even heard from them. They would have been doing some other kind of job. They would have found some other kind of industry. But for whatever reason, he still gave me the intestinal fortitude to keep on running, to keep going forth in the midst of the attack. That's the thing that you can't get weary and well doing. You got to keep moving. You got to keep going. You got to keep. Paul said, I press toward the mark of the prize. I'm forgetting those things are which are behind me. Stop crying out over spilt milk and oh, I had this and I did this and what, you'll get it again. Job lost everything he had, and God gave him double and way, way more. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it was, and Wiley, you were entitled to believe that it's going to be some people that are going to support Bishop Jordan, and it's going to be some of you all that's going to support Larry, and I understand that, and I respect that, but there is a level of compounded evidence that speaks for itself. My God, today, and some of it you don't want to be your own worst enemy. The facts that they tried to destroy all you work for, and God kept you. His recompense is coming. Yeah. So there's no proof that the recording was not posted. The recording was not posted. So let me say this to you, Wiley, so you can have an understanding of the law. The matter is not whether or not he posted the recording. That the whatever, there's a thing in the law. There's a clause in the law. And this happens a lot, you all. And this is for everyone, because a lot of people will make the same mistake and have the opinion that Wiley has. Okay, if I obtain evidence, let's just say hypothetically speaking, I'm going to use Goddess Fatima. Say Goddess Fatima does something that is illegal. Okay, she does something that is absolutely illegal. Whatever kind of crime that you, and I'm using her because she works with me and supports me, and I know that she's strong enough to be used in an example of this. Okay, now she could be definitely guilty. She could be absolutely guilty of what the of the crime. I could have evidence and proof. It can be irrefutable proof. It could be proof that without question she did the said crime. However, if the evidence and if the proof was obtained illegally, it has to be thrown out. So, well, we're not arguing, Wiley. And hear me well, sir. We're not arguing, and Bishop Jordan is not suing. I need you to elevate your intellect. I need you to elevate your understanding and come higher. The lawsuit does not say, and no one has anything to prove to you where it comes to whether or not the tape was posted. What the illegal and the reason for the lawsuit is, one, the tape and the recording was obtained unethically and illegally. That's one. Then the second part, sir. Wiley, are you listening? Are you there? Because you asked this question where you said that you believe that he would win. And I'm telling you, because you're going to need me to represent you, because you have spent time and have gotten and have brushes with the law. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is that if the evidence was obtained illegally and unethically, it does not matter whether or not Mr. Reed posted it on social media. He, one, obtained it unethically. He, two, obtained it illegally. That's unethical is for the civil suit. The illegal will give rise to perhaps a possible criminal indictment. Okay? The third infraction and the third thing that can be considered and rise to the level of another indictment is that if it was used in a form or in a fashion to intimidate the archbishop to obtain financial gain. I rest my case. Now, does everyone else that understand? It matters not, Wiley. Let me explain to you. Whatever is on the recording, however incriminating it is or can be, does not matter, sir. If I do something, if Wiley, if I break into your house and find out that you do something that is wrong or criminal, that, and I obtain the evidence and proof of your doing such illegally, that is that is going to have to be thrown out. That's why when police and they have these investigations and they do these sting operations, they have to do them in a very precise manner, or they can get in very serious trouble. And that's how some criminal people, excuse me, are able to walk. Oh, excuse me. It happens all the time. Is it unfortunate? Absolutely. Because then you will have somebody that is guilty and they will get away with it. Oh, I guess it's time. My body is telling me it's time to go. That pollen has got to me today. So that's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. Then the additional problem is how many other people has a similar scenario happen with. Ooh, what is going on with me, y'all? Where is that coming from all of a sudden? So that's the reality. That's what we're dealing with. Oh, excuse me. It says what? Okay, you'll have to catch the replay. You'll have to catch the replay. All right. Hey, is that Monty? Hey, greetings to you. Okay, he showed the ticket. Okay. He showed the ticket, or he showed the boarding pass or whatever. I'm aware of that. But the boarding pass and the phone record don't match. So you know, hopefully he's correct. Hopefully he's that is the case. Yes. Yeah, so the phone records will show when you use the cell phone, it is picked up to a tower. So all of that will be easily proven. All of that will easily be proven. So, and maybe the obtaining of the phone record, maybe that portion may not have been international and illegal. If the case goes to trial, absolutely. Okay, we have someone on Instagram says that my job fired me for. Wait a minute, let me see what this said. For a recording, I said to someone when I didn't know I was being recorded. I am suing them. Absolutely, you are. Absolutely. You didn't know that you was being recorded. If you was not in a consent state, you definitely have ground. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Is there anybody that just before we go, I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna go through all of this in full detail, devote the time to it because it was addressed or because my name was mentioned. And so I definitely want to do that. And then answer whatever level of questions that you all may have. May even try to have another one of my schoolmates on with me or an attorney so that they can answer some level of questions as well. And so in all things we just we're prayerful that that it does not come or hopefully does not come to some of this, and that they can reach some amicable resolution and resolve on with all parties. All right, is there anybody else that want to give? How are we doing on likes over on YouTube? How are we doing on likes? One party stands firm on you must be a part of the conversation in order to record and not listening. Okay, we have 110 likes. All right, y'all. I wish we could can we get 40 people to hit the like button? Can we get 100 another 40 people? Can we get right at half? We got almost 300 in here. If we can get half of that to hit the like button real quick. Can everybody smash that like button over on YouTube? Those of you that are watching on YouTube, everyone, all of my Facebook people that are watching, can you please like and share? Like and share, like and share right now. However many of you that are on Facebook, if you can like and share, like and share. Can you all share over here on TikTok? Share, 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 share. You all, this is a numbers game. Hurry up on TikTok and run me up to, can y'all run me up to 100,000 before I get off of here? Y'all run me up. Give me some present. Y'all give me some presents. Give me some presents. Give me some presents. Give me some presents. Run it up. Y'all, we got 110 people. Are all 110 of you all following me on TikTok? I need all of you to follow me on TikTok. I need everyone to follow me. All right, YouTube, can we hurry up and get at least 50 more likes? Can we hurry up and get 50 more likes? Can we hurry, 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 hurry? Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit it, 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 hit it. Come on, y'all. Come on, come on. All right, we up to 120. Come on. Let me get 30 more likes. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Come on, run me up on TikTok. Run me up on TikTok. Let me get 100,000 likes on TikTok. Let me get 100,000. Share, 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 share. Share the live. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you. Come on, TikTok. Come on, YouTube. Y'all run it up, run it up, run it up. I love this. I love it. I love it. Somebody share the live. Thank you for the share. Yes, 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 yes. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Give me some presents. Give me some presents. All right. Did we get that? Did we get that 30? Everybody that is in here, it's still 289 of you all that are on YouTube alone. If all of you would just hit that like button, would y'all hit that like button for me? Would y'all hit that like button for me? Thank you. Oh, thank you for my Rose Paula. Thank you for my Rose Paula. Thank you. Okay, we got 122. We got 122. Can I get what? Uh 8 more? Oh wow, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is that Sema? Thank you so much. All right, y'all. Okay, Instagram, I'm gonna go because Instagram will cut you off. So I am going to head out on Instagram. All right. Yeah, but I think the Lord dropped that in my spirit. I think it's going to be key for him, for Archbishop, to also add Vincent to the lawsuit. I think that is going to be critical, so that he can definitely have Vincent have to address, and that he'll have to do that under oath. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming through. Can you hit the like button? How many more likes do we have on YouTube? Any more likes? Any more likes? Thank y'all for the cash outs, the Zelle. Anyone else want to give, show their love, show their support? I would greatly appreciate you if you would be so kind to show your love and your support of the sir. All right, we got 125. Let me just get 5 more and I'm gonna go. Let me just get 5 more likes and I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. That was the first thing you did. Thank you so very much. All right. Greetings, Cheryl from Washington, the District of Columbia. Will I be in San Antonio? Absolutely. You better ride on the courtesy van. Absolutely, I will be. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Okay, you all. I think YouTube, I think we're going to hit it. Yes, Goddess Fatima has posted my Facebook. Make sure that you like and follow me on Facebook. Follow me on all social media platforms. Follow me on all social media platforms. Please do. Please, please, please. If you would be so kind. If you'll be so kind. TikTok, I am all the way up to 80,000. Can y'all hurry up and get me to 100,000 before I go? It'll be the first time for me to get to 100,000. It is 97 of you all on here. If everyone will hit the like, and if everyone will share the live, are all 97 of you all following me on TikTok? Come on, come on. Run me up, speed it up, speed it up. Oh, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Speed it up. Yes, that's the number there to be able to subscribe to my text messages. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Come on, y'all. Come on. Run me up, run me up, run me up. We did a marathon show tonight. My Lord, today. Ooh, Father in heaven. Heaven belongs to you. Thank you. Ronnie Settles just followed me. Thank you, kind sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Travis. Travis, I need you to follow me. I need everybody to follow me. I need everybody to follow me. I need y'all to give me some gifts. I know y'all tapping the screen, but if y'all give me some presents, it'll get me to that 100,000 faster. All right, YouTube and Pixel, Streaming Faith. We're going to say good night. And Facebook, we're going to say good night. Thank y'all so much. Please, on Facebook, oh, okay. I will do that as soon as possible. Okay, let me, where do I go to remove moderators on YouTube? Okay, so they saying that, I guess, okay, let me go over here and see. Where does it say where my moderators are? I, you know what? Somebody else said that he was creeping over here. And see, I don't have anything to do with him being sued. I told him, and he uh he insisted um on supporting supporting Larry, and that's definitely his prerogative, but I could see the handwriting on the wall relatively quickly. But I don't know the backstory to their relationship, so I didn't know what his invested interest was. Okay, where do I go? Is that in I got to call some of my folks and see where is that. Mm, okay, where do you know where that is on there so that so y'all can tell me? Okay, removing moderators is simple, but why did I ask what online? Because I didn't think it was a big deal. All right. Okay, YouTube. Thank y'all. Did we get anyone else that clicked the like button? All right, YouTube and Pixel, and Streaming Faith and all that, and Facebook. Thank y'all so much. Please like and share, like and share, like and share. Let everyone know. Okay. Yeah. I'll make sure that all right, you any last people, any other super chats, any other. I think I have to go. I think I have to go over here on YouTube to my show and do it that way. 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 Okay. Mm. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Settings. All right, y'all. I got to go and do this because that is critical. Thank y'all um Thank y'all for informing me of that. Because I don't like any kind of. I don't like. I don't like. I don't like no dirty. I don't like no dirty. No dirty mess. I don't like that, especially when it don't involve me. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Nope. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're implying. Okay. Somebody said something crazy. All right, y'all. Okay, YouTube. Thank y'all so much.